Cardi B has officially blown up the internet again. And this time, the drama is wild. What started as a few shady comments about album sales has turned into one of the biggest and messiest feuds in recent memory. It all began when Saweetie decided to clown Cardi's numbers, pointing out that even with all the hype, her new project didn't outsell Nicki Minaj's. And instead of stopping there, Saweetie made it clear she was fully Team Nicki, throwing more shade at Cardi and reigniting the long-standing rivalry between the two rap queens. That one move was all it took to set Cardi off. But instead of just firing off her usual sarcastic tweets or subtle lyrics, she went straight for the jugular. Cardi claimed she had a tape that could ruin reputations, one showing Saweetie and Offset together. According to her, it's real, and she's not afraid to release it if pushed any further. This isn't just celebrity beef anymore. It's a personal behind-closed-doors scandal now spilling out for everyone to watch. Nicki, of course, jumped in and made things even messier. She started publicly supporting Saweetie, fueling the chaos and making the internet explode. Fans were shocked to see how quickly things went from playful competition to full-on destruction. And now Cardi's done playing nice. She's been holding back for a long time, but between Nicki's interference and Saweetie's shade, she's ready to air everything out. The timing couldn't be worse either. Cardi is reportedly pregnant again and dealing with her messy split from Offset, who, by the way, hasn't exactly been keeping things clean in their divorce. He's been stirring up drama online, and Cardi's patience seems to have run out. Meanwhile, Saweetie, who's usually quiet and stays out of mess, added even more fuel to the fire. She posted and quickly deleted a photo of a man who looks suspiciously like Offset with the caption "Post-fight night." Fans immediately connected the dots, and even though she claimed it was an old photo of her and Quavo, the timing made it look like a deliberate dig at Cardi. Cardi definitely caught that shade. She clapped back hard on Twitter, writing, "You must have missed me, huh? Crazy. Now kiss my feet." Then she reposted a fan's tweet that said, "Tell her to make a hit. She's just wasting time in the studio." It was a clear jab at Saweetie's struggling music career, which hasn't seen a major hit in a while. But Cardi didn't stop there. She reportedly told people close to her that Saweetie's affair with Offset was the real reason behind the Migos breakup, something she used to deny. Fans had long suspected tension within the group came from personal issues, but now Cardi's comments have everyone believing those rumors might actually be true. When the Migos first split, Offset stayed quiet, but Quavo dropped a few slick lines hinting that betrayal was involved. Even Takeoff seemed caught in the middle, not wanting to choose sides. Now, years later, the truth, or at least Cardi's version of it, might finally be coming out. At this point, the situation has gone way beyond music. It's turned into a storm of jealousy, heartbreak, and revenge, played out in front of millions. What started as a competition for chart numbers has exploded into full-blown chaos involving marriages, friendships, and entire fan bases. Cardi's not backing down, Nicki's standing firm, and Saweetie's caught in the crossfire. Social media can't look away, and every new post adds fuel to a feud that seems to have no end in sight.
Ain't nothing gonna change, so.
We just stand on loyalty, you know what I mean? We stand on real deal loyalty. And, you know, sometimes that shit ain't displayed. And this ain't got nothing to do with no label, no paperwork, no QC, no nothing. This got something to do with the three brothers, and shit, that is what it is. Right now, we gonna be the duo till time tell.
Takeoff calmly shared his thoughts, choosing peace over messy drama.
The only time to tell, but you know, we always family now. Ain't nothing gonna change.
Y'all rest in peace to Takeoff, because through all the chaos, he was always loyal to Quavo. You could tell he was caught right in the middle of all the drama, trying to keep the peace while everything around him was falling apart. Even though tension was high between Quavo and Offset, Takeoff still kept things cool with both sides, showing that his main focus was unity and music. But when Migos split up, fans immediately started coming up with their own theories. Some said Offset just wanted out of Quality Control Records, while others claimed money was the real reason. But Quavo made it clear that this wasn't about contracts or checks, it was about loyalty. And that's when people began connecting the dots to those rumors about Offset and Saweetie. Those whispers started spreading again during Cardi B's heated back and forth with blogger Sleaze Mirage. The blogger stirred things up by claiming Offset had slept with Saweetie, asking Cardi if she really wanted to talk about husbands. Cardi shut it down instantly, saying the whole story was a lie. She clapped back hard, saying, "No baby, you lying. You making crazy lies, starting stuff, and dragging female rappers into it with no proof. And honestly, say what you want about Cardi and Offset's relationship, but she really tried her best to hold it together. Still, she couldn't hide Offset's alleged affair forever, because Quavo himself addressed it in his song Messy with Takeoff. In the track, Quavo rapped, "Be asterisk 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 F asterisk 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 Ed my dog behind my back, but I ain't stressing. You wanted the gang, you should have said it. We would have blessed it." That bar hit hard. And to make it even clearer, he recreated their infamous elevator fight in the music video. A not-so-subtle confirmation that the rumors had truth behind them. Now, Cardi didn't say much after that, but reports claim she quietly got her payback in her own way. She's never been one to stay silent when other women are tied to Offset. Everyone remembers the time she allegedly sent people to confront Jade and her sister over Offset's cheating, or when she went at it with Cuban Doll online. Sources say Saweetie ended up in that same crossfire too, with Cardi supposedly pushing to get her blacklisted from certain collaborations. That's why some fans believe Saweetie throwing shade at Cardi over album sales was personal payback. The tension between them didn't just start online. It's been building for years. Things got even messier in 2022 when Saweetie was supposed to be featured on the remix of FNF with Glorilla, Latto, and JT. The song was hyped to be a summer hit. Saweetie had already recorded her verse and was ready to shoot the video. But suddenly, out of nowhere, she was dropped from the project. No explanation, no heads up, just gone. Then, right after that, Glorilla announced that Cardi B would be featured on her new song Tomorrow too. Fans instantly connected the dots. It looked way too suspicious, like Cardi might have had a hand in getting Saweetie removed as a form of revenge for the Offset rumors. One fan tweeted, "So Saweetie was cut from the FNF remix because she slept with Offset and Cardi found out. So Cardi blackballed her and replaced her verse with her own collab on Tomorrow too. Who's stopping bags now?" It didn't help when Cardi threw shade online afterward, tweeting about guys who go for anything. A clear shot at Offset and possibly Quavo too. And when Quavo and Takeoff went on Drink Champs shortly after, they made their stance clear by choosing Nicki Minaj over Cardi B when asked who they preferred. At that point, the tension was undeniable. The music industry was divided, fans were picking sides, and Cardi's personal and professional worlds were colliding again. But through it all, one thing remained clear. Takeoff stayed out of the mess, showing nothing but loyalty until the end.
Nicki or Cardi B? Yeah, me, yo. This is mad. I'm taking a shot when you sit there laughing.
I'm gonna say Nicki.
Yeah, see, I was gonna say the same thing though. It's crazy.
So you said Nick.
Yeah.
So being that y'all agree, that's a shot. They gotta take a shot.
N-O-R-E. Definitely knew what he was doing when he brought up Nicki and Cardi's names together. He was stirring the pot on purpose. Everyone knows there's long-standing tension between those two, so asking that question was bound to start drama. Takeoff, as usual, tried to keep himself out of it, staying cool and quiet. But Quavo couldn't resist jumping in. And honestly, it made sense. He and Cardi weren't exactly close at the time, so he wasn't about to side with her over Nicki, no matter how he really felt inside. That's just how it goes on Drink Champs, they live for moments like that. Quavo's comments came off shady, especially since Nicki isn't exactly friends with the Migos crew either. So when he tried to act all friendly with her, fans could tell he was doing it just to poke at Cardi. Not long after, Nicki fired shots online, calling Quavo out for his role in her past beef with Cardi, mocking his career and even reminding him of things he once said. Meanwhile, Saweetie, who usually keeps to herself, started showing a sneaky side too. She posted pictures at the exact time Cardi was being dragged online for heavily edited photos from the Vanity Fair Oscars party. Her caption, "She don't need no edits," was shade disguised as confidence, and everyone caught it. Fans quickly called her out, saying she was clowning Cardi while also being linked to Offset, Cardi's husband. Cardi didn't take that lightly. She threw a vague tweet saying she's not as mean as she could be, clearly hinting she could go much harder. Now there are even rumors she has proof, alleged videos of Saweetie and Offset, and she's daring anyone to test her patience. At this point, the whole thing has turned from rap rivalry to messy personal drama. What started as small shade turned into full-on chaos with everyone. Nicki, Cardi, Quavo, Saweetie, and Offset caught in it. Fans are glued to every move, waiting for the next clapback, leak, or tweet. The tea's boiling over, and this saga is nowhere near done.